The most simple and clear definition of spirituality is simply the process of growing your spiritual body, which is done by taking in prana. You grow spiritually simply by doing practices such as yoga, pranayama, that allow you to take in more energy, and then meditating or doing visualization to use that energy for certain purposes. A lot of modern religions are just culture. They don't actually have any practices to develop you spiritually, and more often than not, it is just a religious ego. It is just morals and books and scriptures, and it doesn't actually do anything. The most advanced religion on the planet right now, I would argue, is Hinduism, because it has the most practices and the most people who actually reach enlightenment and higher states of consciousness. And even in Hinduism, I would bet that it's 5% of people who actually are spiritually developed. For a religion such as Christianity, I would bet it's maybe 1%. The truth is that most religions are not about spirituality at all. Religion, for the most part, is morals, it is ethics, and it is culture. It is useful on a societal scale. It is useful to create a culture and to create a national identity and motivate people and make them behave in line with morals, which does create goodness. But from a spiritual perspective, and as a person who wants to grow spiritually, it's actually best to avoid religion and to not identify with it. You can take inspiration from it. I've taken lots of inspiration from Hinduism and from yoga, but ultimately, as a spiritual person, you are beyond identity. You don't have the need to be of a certain religion, okay? A spiritual person is just a spiritual person. You just want to grow your energy and you want to meet God. That doesn't mean you have to be a Christian or a Hindu or a Buddhist, even though you take inspiration from certain religions. And deities are beyond religion. I worship Kali Ma, but Kali Ma isn't a Hindu goddess. She has existed since before Hinduism was a thing, and she will continue to exist afterwards. And she appears in many other religions. She even appears in Judaism as Lilith. And some people even think that she is the goddess known as Hel or Freya in Norse paganism. The deities themselves are beyond definition and religion. My point is, just avoid the identification with religion, avoid the limitation of morals or of scriptures and culture and all that, because at the end of the day, it is just books and culture. It is useful, it is cool, but it isn't actually spirituality. And if you want to be spiritual, then all you really got to do is practice. You don't need to read holy books to see God. You don't need to commit to morals to open your chakras. And once you do grow spiritually, then you won't need a holy book, because you will have a vision of God. You will experience the divine. And you won't need morals and ethics to tell you what to do, because naturally, as you progress, as you unlock your chakras, you will feel a higher love and you will want to serve the world. A person who is truly spiritual has no need for religion. A person who truly wants to grow has no need for culture and books and religion. At the end of the day, religion is itself Maya. It is the physical world. It is an illusion. And yeah, bless you, and just go be spiritual and forget about religion. Jai Ma.